That's that. Isn't that great? So, Marilyn Manson's going to call in tomorrow because, it's amazing to me. I have never been hit on by a man. Never. In my life. Well, when I was very young... When I was very young, there was, one of the boys I hung around with pulled down his pants and asked me to touch him.
That's not like an
But did he grow up to be gay?
I believe he might have.
Oh, really?
I know he was. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not sure.
You're not naming any names.
No. Then once I had a sleepover. A friend of mine slept over in high school. He was a friend of mine from summer camp. And he said something to me like, hey, do you pleasure yourself at night, I said, yeah, sure. He goes, you want to do it now, I said, I don't know, He's laying there in the bed, I'm laying in another bed. He goes, well, you do me and I'll do you.
Now all of a sudden it sounds like you've been hit on constantly.
No, but this is my 2 experiences, and I just said, no, I'm not interested in that. And that was the end of that, and that was the end of the friendship. Then, what?
Really weird.
Yeah, I remember it felt really weird. But, I mean, as an adult, it never really has happened to me. That was the only 2 experiences I can ever say that were even close to being gay. So, listen, I don't know.
Count the number of times that, Gay Ramon...
No, come on, that's on the air. I'm talking about in real life.
A guy called in... I mean, we still play that tape of a guy calling in who wants to just give you a back rub.
Yeah, well, that's stuff shtick on the radio. But anyway, so, no, the other night I went to the Marilyn Manson concert, which was great. It was great. We had a great time, me and my 2 buddies, Ross and... hey, I thought Ross was calling in.
How are you?
How are you? This guy, whenever you see him, how are you? I thought he's calling in.
No, he doesn't. He won't call in. He just said it's okay to tell the story.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, but
great.
He goes, yeah, that's all right.
It's okay? Is it okay?
It's okay.
Is he bumming or is he okay?
He's like, it's fine, it's fine.
Why won't he call in?
He doesn't want to do that. He won't call in.
All right, I'll tell you in a minute. So, Ross got me to go with him because he starts it. He goes, you wouldn't believe Friday night, or what a great night I had. He goes, I went out to the bar. I went out to a bar. And me and my buddies, and there's 4 chicks sitting at the bar. So they each hooked up with a different chick. I said, were they good looking? He goes, yes. I never thought I could believe him or not. He said, they're at the bar. This is like right out of Penthouse 4.
Really?
Yeah. And he goes, he's sitting at the bar. I don't know, one thing leads to another. Within an hour, he's making out with her, feeling her up. He says he's using his, I could say this, he's using his finger.
Oh! In the bar!
Whoa. He says she had the pantyhose on. He ripped the pantyhose. So...
But they're not...
At the bar.
They're at the... right there.
At the bar.
Oh, my goodness.
Blaze the trail.
And she took him home, banged him. What a home run. What does he say?
Would you like to hear about Saturday night after you left?
Yeah, so Saturday night, well let me lead into that. So Saturday night we go out to we go into a restaurant, me, Ross, Booger, and some other dude.
How can you eat with a person you call Booger?
I know.
It's Booger, man.
Booger eats like a girl. He wouldn't even finish his mozzarella and tomato. He was like, he ordered mozzarella and tomato, wouldn't eat the mozzarella because he doesn't eat cheese. He's nervous. He's going to get heavy because on TV he goes. He says his face looks chubby on TV.
Oh, did he not know what mozzarella was?
Yeah, I don't know why he ordered it. Then I felt funny about eating mine, but I ate the whole thing. Screw it. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and starve.
I just like when you talk to Booker and you call him Booger. He gets like, it's no joke, and he goes, it's Booker. And I go, I know how you spell your name. That's Booger.
It's B-U-G-H-E-R. That's Booger.
And he goes, no,
Booger out of it.
No, it's Booker.
Yeah,
and I go,
well,
how?
yeah, you know what? My name is Smith.
But how do you get that?
Yeah, right.
But I spell it S-T-E-R-N.
Right. It's Booger. It's Booger. Like the German, Booger. Hey, Booger. Booger. Booger's all, he's got his TV gig at MTV or MTV2, which nobody watches. He's Booger. So he's telling me his face bloats if he eats cheese.
What's he weigh, 100?
Yeah, and I guess he's watching his figure. I understand that. But Jesus, don't order cheese if you're going to not eat it.
Just to turn it down.
Yeah. But drinking like a fish.
Yeah.
That I don't get.
That goes through you.
Yeah.
That doesn't bloat you.
Right. Not drinking. So anyway, we're sitting there, and then we go over to the Marilyn Manson show. It was great. Had a great time. Go over to this club afterwards, Serena. I'm hanging out there on some couch, sitting in a corner. Marilyn Manson walks in, invites me to sit over there with Rose McGowan and him. Rose McGowan, his beautiful girlfriend. I go over, there's a couch that people are sitting on. Marilyn Manson's to the right, Rose is in the middle, and I'm on the left.
Of Rose.
That's right. I'm sitting next to Rose.
And you're sure it wasn't her hand?
Oh, I know. Rose is gorgeous.
When this is going on, does Rose notice what's going on?
Yes. I can't help but think that she didn't. Now, listen, I got to ask Marilyn about this tomorrow on the phone call.
Are you sitting at a table or are you just sitting
No table, Robin. A couch. It's like it's one of those places you lounge, you hang out. So everybody fun.
It's in plain view what's going on.
Yeah, but it's a dark room, and, okay. I don't think anybody else saw. I can't, it's in a corner. So anyway, sitting there talking to Marilyn, who I enjoy. You know, we've had him on the show many times. Great guy. We've known him for years.
Oh, yeah.
Even before he got famous.
That's right.
I was like one of the first ones to play. In fact, he credits me with creating a hit out of Sweet Dreams Are Made of These. No one was playing it. It was out for a year, and I started playing it. Love that song. So I'm sitting there, and while I'm talking, Marilyn's leaning over Rose. I'm talking to Rose and Marilyn, and all of a sudden, there's a hand on my leg. So my first thought is, Rose is putting her hand on my leg. This could look a little uncomfortable because Marilyn...
That's his fiance.
That's his girlfriend.
Could I interrupt for a second? Can you give me a rough estimate of how far above the knee the hand is?
It's at my knee. Like, can you...
At your knee.
It's at your knee.
On my knee, right here.
Okay.
All right.
And does it move?
Right. Okay. All right, let me tell you something. So here's the hand. The hand is on my knee, and I realize it's not Rose's because... There's no way. He starts rubbing my knee like this. Massaging the knee. Massaging the knee. So I'm saying to myself, Rose is rubbing my knee. This could be embarrassing. She's obviously got the hots for me or something, or who knows. I wasn't even thinking about it. It was like it's an endearment. I look down. It's Marilyn's hand.
It's a big hand.
It's a big old ass hand. It's a man's hand. And he's rubbing my leg. And you know what? I swear to you, Robin, I'm in such denial that I didn't think a thing of it. Then all of a sudden I went, wait a second. That hand's been on my knee way too long. Maybe like a minute.
There's no way your knee gets confused with Rose McCann.
Well, I thought that Marilyn... This is my first thought. I said, hey, Marilyn's straight. That's all shtick. I said... He doesn't realize he means to be massaging Rose's leg. He thinks my leg... I got kind of feminine legs. I think he probably thinks that it's... Because we're both wearing pants.
Big guy.
All right.
He's a little girl.
Whatever. I'm just bringing you in on my thought process.
Not in the ballpark.
So I said, I'll stand up, and Marilyn will realize...
And he'll get his hand off.
And he'll get his hand off my knee. So I stand up and I go... Hey, Ross, bring me my coat. Ross is nowhere to be found. I just said something to indicate. Now, once I stand up, he realizes I'm the one who stand up, right?
Right. His hand dropped off your knee.
Right. I sit back down. Boom, the hand's on my knee again.
Same spot or higher?
Same spot. Rubbing my knee.
It never travels further up your thigh.
So I'm saying to myself, gee, the guy really must be...
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
He must be like, hey, buddy, how you doing? Like, sometimes you...
But there's a rub, a hey, buddy
rub. I'm telling you, I was in such denial. I thought nothing of it. He left
Did he start kneading again?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. So then I'm saying...
That's not just touching.
No action.
Right.
Was it a tender touch?
Well, now I'm realizing that. So at the time... Yes, it was tender.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all of a sudden I'm saying to myself, this is a little uncomfortable. I go, I'm shaking my leg now. I'm shaking my leg like this, this.
But he doesn't move.
No, he's clamped on there.
Why did you smack his hand?
What?
Why did you smack his hand?
No, I wasn't even thinking that there was anything going on. It was like a rape. It was like date rape. Yeah.
I just didn't know what to say.
I didn't. So anyway, after a while, I don't remember this part of it. I'm kind of blanked out, but I don't know if he took his hand off my leg or whatever. But I just said, hey, I got to get going. Oh, you're going? I go, yeah.
What is he saying to you?
We were talking... Well, Rose was talking to me about sex. Rose was telling me how she likes to get her hair pulled. Stuff. But, she's wild and she always talking about sex and stuff.
And he's rubbing your leg.
Yeah. And then...
Did he kiss you?
No. So, all of a sudden I'm saying to myself... Right. No, I didn't even say that. I didn't even think anything of it. It never occurred to me that this could be gay, like that he was coming on to me.
Wow.
But now I think about it, I went home, didn't give it a second bit of thought, until I sat down on the air here and I started telling you about it, and I realized that's very gay.
Yes, it's
now, wait a
very
second.
gay.
Do you think that Do you think that it's a gay thing, or do you think that, Marilyn's sort of an interesting guy. He likes to create weirdness.
I don't know. That's why I want to ask him about it. I want to get him on the phone tomorrow.
Well, the weirdness he's creating is gay.
Yeah, but maybe...
I even said to them, like at the time, I was like, hey, what are you guys in town for a while? Maybe we'll get together for dinner. And then Marilyn goes, well, Rose is leaving tomorrow, but I'm in town till Monday.
And he's rubbing your leg.
And I went, I'm not interested in that.
So you don't even think it was a proposition for a threesome?
No, I don't think it was. I don't even know that was anything. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, because when she's talking sex to you and he's rubbing your leg, I'm beginning to think that maybe they like a scene.
Well, I wouldn't mind banging Rose if Marilyn wants me to. If he'll stay out of the room.
Would you let him stay in the room and watch?
You said yesterday.
Tied up.
Yeah, let me think about. Let me think about the reality of what I said.
That's before it was Marilyn.
Yeah, right. Let me think about it. Marilyn's a freak.
Yeah, right.
He's never going to be able to
He's
say
the real deal. He's the real deal.
The answer is no, because you're going to get involved and you can't trust him to stay.
Because while I'm doing Rose, all of a sudden if I feel a little breeze behind me.
A breeze, a hand.
Yeah.
A reach around.
Yeah.
You wish a hand.
But I'm not. You see,
well, he's thinking he'd be covered.
I'll tell you why I didn't think Marilyn was coming on to me. I figured it out. I think I'm so unattractive that how could possibly a man want to have sex with me?
Look at him.
I know, but you think he'd be attracted to a nice-looking guy?
No, he's attracted to himself. You two look alike.
We had that conversation on the air yesterday. How believe me, you're very possible for him. You're the same size and the same height.
You think we'd look good together?
Yeah.
You're attainable.
He knows. I'm desperate.
You're like a fat chick.
Right. I'm not a good-looking guy. Gay men never come on to me. And I ain't saying Marilyn's gay. Maybe it was a big misunderstanding.
Maybe he's into a power trip.
Well, he did write in his book that he's had gay experiences, right?
Oh.
Yeah. I think so, didn't he?
Well, he said, I think I recall him saying things like, like he's actually been in the position, just fooling around.
Yeah.
Never going all the way.
Well, because now I'm remembering more. He did say to me, he goes, hey, you look great.
Yes.
Robin,
I told
did he say you want to be in my...
describe this to me? I got...
Douche chills.
How can I ask you a question?
Thing going.
Because he told me I look great, and I said, oh, thanks. I said, yeah, I lost a bunch of weight. He goes, yeah, we both have we're both like ugly guys, but we're good-looking ugly guys. Or something. And I'm like, I go, well, I don't feel that way about myself.
Did he ask you if you want to be in his next book?
Let me ask you a question. When he says he's fooling around,
I beat him to it.
When he says he's fooling around, right? If you got naked and up on all fours, right, and I got naked and came behind you but didn't do anything, where's the joke?
Yeah.
I don't understand the question.
He said that he's gotten in the position. Marilyn says in his book that he's gotten in the position just for fun, for joke.
That ain't no joke.
I think he said in his book, Howard, that receiving
oral
isn't gay.
Right.
Here's Casey to testify.
Hey, Howard, I saw this thing on the internet a while ago.
Yeah.
And it looked like Marilyn was giving the old...
To another guy.
He doesn't go all the way.
I've seen that tape.
He's just there.
You've seen him doing it?
Actually, was that the one during the concert?
No, it was off stage, like backstage or something like that.
I've seen tapes of him from a concert. I don't know whether he's really doing it, but he's certainly simulating giving it.
Yeah. Well, whatever. He's gonna call in tomorrow. We'll straighten this out, man to man.
Straighten it out.
Let's agree on somehow.
I've never been hit on by a guy.
Simulating is too close, right?
Isn't the rumor that he receives it on stage every once in a while?
Well, that's what I've seen. It's either he's getting it for real.
My buddy said to me, he goes, I told him the story. I was a little shook up. He says, how long was that hand on your leg? Was it over a minute? I said, it was close to it. He goes, anything over a minute, you got to burn your leg because it could infect the rest of your body.
Honestly, did you get aroused at all?
Get out of here. Aroused? I didn't even know I was being hit on. I thought it was just like a friendly thing, like, you put your arm around somebody.
About sex, huh?
No.
Like, you seem real upset by it, which means that maybe...
No. In fact, it didn't hit me till 2 days later that it could have been a guy coming on to me.
But it was less than a minute.
No, it was more than a minute.
Because it was up and down.
I don't want to say what it was. Might have been a while. I don't know. I didn't time it.
You sitting back down and the hand going back there is the problem.
Yeah.
Do you think he's an attractive guy?
Who? I don't think any guy is attractive.
But for a guy...
Is he attractive? Do I think he has a charisma and he has a great look for Marilyn Manson? I love his show, all that, but I don't want to have sex with the dude.
Yeah. Do you like his look?
Yeah, I like it. It's hot. I like his tattoos.
You're lucky, man. I've had my ass grabbed. I've had a guy grab me with both hands and try to kiss me. And I've had a guy, when I was...
Not on the show, you mean? Like off
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. And I had a guy when
You have tons of gay
When I was a kid, I worked in this place, and this older guy... befriended me and used to take me up to like this attic to have lunch and try to convince me that gay things were normal.
I thought we weren't talking about that.
No. This is a whole different thing. Nothing happened in this one.
Right.
So I'm like 16 years old and I work in this clothing store.
Right.
And everybody at the store is really mean to me.
Right.
Except for this one guy.
Yeah.
And he's like,
that's a bad sign right there.
No, he goes, you know what? It's a family business and they're all cantankerous and don't trust them and blah blah blah. So lunchtime would come around and he would go, yeah, we'll go up and eat lunch. Where up where they kept the mannequins and stuff.
Yeah.
So we go up there and I was like 15 or 16 and he would tell me these stories and the stories were like,
did he have chocolate?
No. He would say stuff like, when I was in the Army, we'd go out on maneuvers for like 6 months, and there were no women around anywhere. He goes, we'd be out in the field, and there was this one guy that would give oral favors to some of the other guys, and they would pay him. And he goes, there's no women around or anything. He goes, I did it, but it was just because there were no women around. He goes, that's not gay, right? And I'm going, well, I don't know. And he kept bringing up these scenarios of things like, well, if you just do it once, it's not gay. It doesn't make you gay to try things once. Right. And then I just stopped going to lunch with him.
Man, you got those big lips. That's inviting to a gay guy.
Guy's a supermodel.
What was lunch?
The guy, I quit the job. I gave the job to a friend of mine.
Right.
And, maybe you block these things out of your mind. So when I gave the job to a friend of mine, I never mentioned any of this to him.
Right.
And he said, I don't know why I didn't. And he said he was there once and he was reaching down to pick up a bunch of hangers and he felt this big hand on his ass. And he said he turned around and he elbowed the guy. And the guy must have been in his middle 40s, maybe 50 years old. And he thought he killed the guy. The guy was like, hyperventilating because he knocked him to the ground.
Yeah.
So he never grabbed my ass.
I just realized I threw a guy across the room one time. Did we ever talk about that?
No.
I wonder. He just, sometimes it spurs your memory. I was working as a busboy.
Yeah.
And I was upstairs in the pantry, and I was like kind of on a break or in between. I was like leaning over. This little short Irish waiter just reached right between my legs from behind me and grabbed my package.
Well, you're hot.
This is not an encounter, dude.
I know, and I threw him across the room.
Hold on a second, Howard.
I killed him.
Jackie throws him across the room, but Jackie uses his finger on a guy.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Abby Hoffman grabbed my ass so hard I thought I was going to scream.
Ridiculous.
Fun.
DJ, you're on the air. What's up? DJ. Yo, what's up? Huh? No, DJ.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Howard. Hey, you ever think that Marilyn might have been on some E or some ecstasy or something?
Hey, I don't know if he was on. I don't know what he was on when they were on stage.
That's that touchy-feely drug. Maybe that's what it
Well,
is.
maybe there you go. Okay. Maybe he was on ecstasy.
I had a buddy do that to me, and he totally wasn't gay. His girlfriend was sitting right next to him.
Can I tell you something, though, bro? You give me 80 hits of ecstasy, I ain't touching anybody's leg. Not a guy.
Howard,
I'll do that with a chick.
I'm drinking, grain liquor, whatever you want to call it. So drunk I don't know where I am. I know the difference between men and women.
Yeah, but I'll tell you one thing. Remember when Fred got drunk at the bachelor party? He was sitting on Gay Rich's lap.
Gay Rich was on his lap, and he was telling him he loved him.
And Fred was stroking Gay Rich's back and buttocks.
But do you think that when you get...
Everything.
Do you think when you get...
molesting him, Fred.
Oh, there you go. I'm married to him now.
You were stroking him. You had your head on his shoulder. I mean, seriously, I'm not making that up.
And you were saying I loved you.
I was drunk. I have no idea.
But do you think that...
I don't think I could get that drunk.
Do you think drinking...
I think drinking should be outlawed if it does that to you.
Do you think drinking makes you do things you wouldn't normally do, or do you think it unlocks doors that you don't want to open?
No.
What do you think, Robin?
I think that you do what you do. And if you're drinking, you don't have the inhibitions you have when you're not.
You saying Fred's gay?
I didn't see the incident.
Oh, I did.
Neither did I.
It's still. You want to know something? It was so disturbing. I can't. I don't remember much. I can't remember yesterday what we did on this show, but I remember that.
I'll tell you what.
Sounds like Fred opened a lot of doors.
Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily sexual.
Yeah.
But it was incredibly tender.
It was tender.
You know what I mean?
It was tender.
I would admit I'm a tender guy.
You sure are. Uh-oh, your mother just ran out of the house. She's on fire. She lit herself on fire. She don't believe what she's hearing. Glenn, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Hey, man.
Ecstasy, but these guys get a better design the drug of ecstasy. We're talking about Marilyn Manson and the way he touched your leg. It makes you want to feel like the methamphetamines and the little bit of hallucinogens. You want to touch somebody when you're talking to them. You can feel them.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm serious.
I've taken every drug. I've taken LSD.
You've never taken ecstasy.
I've been in a room full of men, and I've been on acid. I never touched any guy.
And again, the choices are Rose's leg and Howard's leg.
Yeah.
What drug do you need to...
When you're talking to the person...
What drug do you want that makes you want to choose my leg over Rose McGowan's leg?
Whoever you're talking to, whoever you're speaking with, you want to kind of feel them and smell them and touch them. Even
Yeah? Okay.
Were you able to see his eyes, or he had contact?
Dude, I've done Quaaludes. You know what Quaaludes do to a healthy man?
Bro,
they make him want to bang every ugly chick on the planet. I never once made the move on a guy's leg because I'm on Quaaludes. Quaaludes make you...
does to you.
Quaaludes make you more horny than ecstasy.
No.
The chick was never so ugly she was a guy.
Let me explain the difference to you. I don't like to get into too much into drug talk because I know way too much about this stuff and I'm not proud of it. Ecstasy has speed in it.
Right.
When you have speed in you, your penis doesn't get that aroused.
Oh, mine gets aroused like...
No. Listen to me.
Everybody calm down.
When I do Quaaludes, I was horny as horny as a man can be. And I banged some of the ugliest chicks on the planet. I never once made the move on a guy.
No, it's not a move. It's a feeling.
Move?
Of
course.
It's like...
Touch a man? Are you crazy?
Dude, it's not gay.
That's gay. That's gay. That's gay. That's gay.
Dude, I have a girlfriend, right? And
yeah, well, you ought to get rid of her.
Stuff like that. Want to rub my feet, touch my hair.
You rub guys when you're on X?
Me, no, never. I never really felt that way. But I'm telling you, you got that feeling. If you really
well, if you never felt that way, how do you know? Get out of here. This guy's a crackpot.
See, he's just making up things because it's never happened to him.
Because he's not a homo. He's got a girlfriend. How big's your girlfriend's penis?
Peter Allen had a girlfriend.
Wow. Right. Peter Allen had a wife.
Had a wife.
And now, back to Howard Stern. On the Howard Stern Show.